right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Alistair Overeem and Ilir Latifi. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step one to step two before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. All right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, heavyweight contender, Alistair Overeem. Kind of surprised you haven't shared the octagon with this guy yet.
Yes, we have seen Alistair Overeem for a really long time. We've seen the ups, we've seen the downs. From the highest of highs as the Strikeforce heavyweight champ to the lowest of lows, he's been here and he's been around forever. But the one thing that you know when you think about Alistair Overeem is that when things get tough, he will evolve. He will get better. And recently, he has been back on the upswing in his career.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Latifi is 37. Overeem is 40. He weighed in at 260 pounds. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. The veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out O2 Arena in London, England, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 247 pounds. Fighting out of Malmo, Sweden, Ilir, the Sledgehammer Latifi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 47 wins, 19 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Amsterdam, the Netherlands, Alistair Overeem.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers this year.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Overeem gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind. As ugly as he can make it, it's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear the gas tank for a long time.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in. It just...
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Alistair Overeem. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Oh, straight right. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice punch land over the top.
Oh, nice pop there from the crowd as he finally gets the takedown. He stayed committed to the offensive wrestling, and now he has his opponent where he is.
A sigh of relief from the people watching because they were tired of watching him flail around trying to get takedowns and get defended over and over again. Finally gets it. Now what does he do with the top control?
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you gotta either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. When guys start to attack triangle. Arch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Wow. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Alir Latif. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Alir Latif. Overeem has got full mount now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Nicely done. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Overeem. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, single collar tie now. Muay Thai clump. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Overeem. Yes. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Hey, stop.
Good round. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your punches look amazing. You're finding your range.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go. Our next round is underway. And, of course, the big storyline in the previous round, those knees just up and down, really inflicted a lot of damage on his opponent.
Really driving the knee into the midsection, toe pointed down towards the mat, really throwing his entire body into every knee that he landed and it shows because look at his opponent. Look at his opponent's posture as we get ready for round 2.
All right, so volume uppercuts here on the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments here.
Gotta make some adjustments. You cannot take those shots to the head like that.
Oh, nice straight punch. Quick level change now.
He went single into a high crotch. Oh, he's taking his dude for a ride. Takes him for a ride. Slams him on his back. What a takedown.
How's that feel to be on the wrong end of that?
Nah, I mean, honestly, I've never
I knew that was coming. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Side control now, able to isolate the left arm, and this could be the beginning of the end, DC.
He isolated that Kimura. Look for him to step over with his left knee, lift his opponent onto his side to try to get the angle to finish the submission. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes him tap.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Just misses with the jab. 3 minutes now to go in round 2. 69 total strikes have now found the target for Alistair Overeem. Well, and more often than not, when it's been thrown, it has landed, DC, landing at a 70% clip tonight against Ilir Latifi. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control and an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Overeem. Yes. Latifi's going for an arm here. Then he's out. Side control now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
30 seconds to go in round 2. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Lands with the ground and pound here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Relax, all right? Just get in the takedown.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready? Go.
Latifi's strike attempt there is blocked. Well, most fighters can't keep...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, big knee! Back to the feet. Now, only quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch. He's taking it for a while. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Latifi. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Look at how he drives his knee. Right into his
Oh,
opponent.
big knee.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. So the unofficial numbers, 123 total strikes have now landed for Alistair Overeem. And landing at a 72% clip tonight thus far against Ilir Latifi. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation. Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Oh, wow, oh! Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Back mount now. Overeem's got the back, going for the rear naked choke.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking.
And he's out. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hooked. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make this think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Single collar tie now. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Nice entry there as he gets another takedown, and I know his opponent has confidence in his ability to get back up, but I got an idea. How about don't get taken down in the first place?
How about defend yourself? Over and over, you're getting taken down. You're losing the fight. You got to change something. And for the offensive wrestler, just continue down the path. It's working.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Latifi gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. All right, he closes the distance. His head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh!
Oh!
Latifi's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Effective punch there by Overeem, yes. Good series of strikes.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, straight right. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Oh, single collar tie here. And now he's got the tie clinch.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly. What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Alir Latif.
Got his guard pass.
Overeem's got the full mount. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense, but looked like it did stun him a little bit.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Won't finish his fight.
Overeem's kick is blocked.
Big Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range. He's looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation,
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
so fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
He got the turtle in that kick.
Try to establish that jab.
Big punch in the clinch.
And now he's got that tie clinch. All right, so now we're on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high box. Oh, takes it from behind. What a fantastic takedown.
Latifi's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Man, that was beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Ooh, what a punch.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. And they separate. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Ooh. There, it couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout in the air, the Sledgehammer Latifi.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout